All right, boys. So for today, it's already Friday. Dude, I swear, this week went by way too fast. I didn't even realize it until like 30 minutes ago. I'm like, dude, it's Friday. I have a gem guide to make. I gotta go edit this thing. I edited it, took care of it. So today, gem guide.
It's day 3 out here on the river with David. Still no sign of human life. Was that a flying fish?
We're currently on like part 12 of this thing. I don't know, dude. It's been a while. We're making this way better. We've added a lot of weeks to this one. This week probably has the most gems in the last, like, what, 2 to 3 weeks? This week is stacked, like, stacked on gems. So once again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tick that notification bell, because, it helps out a ton. We are literally almost there to hitting 8K. Dude, if you haven't already subscribed, you're hurting my feelings, bro. At the time of recording, we're literally 3 subs away. Subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, smack that like button on this video with the gem guide. So, 250 likes. Smack that like button, bro. Come on, you have to. Now, without any of the delay, let's actually jump into this video. Let's break it down and let me show you guys what I got for you over here on the gem guide. But on screen, we got the 4-2 gem guide again. It is Friday, so a lot of things have changed this week. We're currently on the week of 329. That's when the week started, right? You can tell, like, in comparison to the other weeks, right? Over here, like the basic weeks, we have 206 gems this week. 206. That's a lot. Next week, I'm still thinking there will be a Tower of Trials, so I'm going to keep that value consistent. We got our payout over here for Escanor, if you did. I will show you a total without Escanor because I know a lot of people couldn't beat him or beat him and get top 50%. If you were not able to do that, don't worry. You'll still make it to other banners. But we're talking about what banners you'll be saving up for. Currently, Merlin, ReZero. That's it. That's all we know about, right? That's the only banners left. If you summon on Valenti, it'll be a little bit harder for you to pull on the next banner, which is ReZero. So, a lot of values. We'll talk about everything. We'll see what we can do here, and I'll help you out. All right, so first off, to give you guys the quick breakdown, because I always do this. PvP, pretty simple. I think you guys all understand that. Dailies, do your dailies. It's pretty easy. Weekly login is practically maintenance and all of that, and regular. If you go to Elizabeth and you log in, you get it there too. Missions usually is the Hawk stuff. This week I guess I added in a little bit for something. I think it was the time we remember or some like volume thing that was in the dungeon. That's also available to get gems from. Just keep that in mind. Special login. I added 10 over here for ReZero. Also, we did get the 10 like compensation today, so I'm going to add 10 there because again, log into the game, top right corner. If you go over there, you'll get 10 gems because of the knighthood thing. I talked about that in my last video. Also, check out my last video because I don't want you guys to miss out on those gems. There are a lot of hidden gems in the update, and I kind of went over everything. Check in the last video if you need help with that, but pretty simple stuff. We got wheel spins, Hawk Pass, removing this tab. There's no point of it. I'm going to leave it here just in case someday, maybe, Hawk Pass gems get added back for free-to-play players, but they removed it. It's pretty sad, but it is what it is. Tower of Trials, 55 gems, probably, yeah, tomorrow or next week when the update drops. Again, we're on Friday, so 4 days from now we should get Tower of Trials. If we don't, yikes. Okay, next up we got Knighthood, then we got Final Boss, which again, Escanor. Then this will be Guild Thunder's payout, probably. If they don't nerf it, 43 for this day. If they do nerf it, it'll be 38, which I think will be a rerun, or it could go straight into the Guardian Jericho and Gila one. That is on JP currently. It's still running on JP, I think. Over here on story, I don't know if we're going to get a story one for a while now. We do get 10 gems through the story on something over here. I think ReZero gives you gems through the story. I saw someone tell me that, so hopefully that is true. Equipment, though, a lot. Again, if you are upgrading your equipment, if you're taking care of that, 4 gems, I would say a week from that minimum. Recently, we've been getting a lot of stones throughout the places, right? So if you're like actually grinding and taking care of things, you should be able to get like at least 5 to 7 gems from that. Just saying, worst case scenario, you're not upgrading properly, I'll say 4 for you, but should be able to increase that. Next up, we got Infinity, I guess, / Affection. I will have a video dropping soon to explain one thing for you guys, but over here, 3 gems, pretty basic stuff, nothing really special here. If you haven't already taken care of Infinity, take care of it. If you haven't already taken care of Affection, start farming for Affection. At the end over here, we have the weekly total for free-to-plays, right? We got 133, 216, 168, 166, 103, 146, 178, and 163. Now, that's basically the values, right? Going back to what I was saying about dates, though, right? We're currently at 329. This is Valenti's drop. This, in my opinion, will be ReZero's drop, right? 412, we had a 2-week break. If they drop Festival Merlin, Netmarble, Global is on crack. I swear, I have no idea what they're doing because there was 3 festivals back to back. It's 3 festivals. We had Escanor, then Melly, then this. That's insane. no free-to-play player is actually smiling after this. They're just going to be stabbed to death. So, really feel like it will be like a 600 simple banner to, like, you know, give them time to drop Merlin, which I still think if they do it the way where they drop ReZero here, they could do it the way where they drop Denzel here and then Merlin here. Or they could do it where they drop Merlin here, Denzel here. So, like, practically this Friday, or today actually, yeah, today, they usually drop like a teaser or a trailer or something talking about what the next update is. I think it's on Saturday usually, maybe I'm wrong, but one of these days, Saturday or Friday, if they drop like that ad for Denzel, which they will say 100 free summons and all of that, and like, you know, they drop that ad early, they always do, then we'll automatically know if Festival Merlin is this week, right? If it is, I still don't understand what MR was doing. There's no chance for a free-to-play player that like suffered on the one, that suffered on Melly, to make it on this one. It's going to be very, very unlikely. And given why I understand it to be not Festival Merlin is because we didn't have boosted dailies, right? The reason they dropped boosted dailies before was to help you summon for assault mode. So that many players weren't missing out on it. They gave it the ability because it was like 3 boosted weeks before Assault Melly, right? That's why, because they knew they're about to put a back-to-back festival. They have to at least compensate you the gems for it, right? Over here, not a single boosted daily, okay? So just by that, I feel like Netmarble's not going to drop it, but they could. This is Netmarble. Who actually knows? But again, back to what I was saying, I feel like ReZero's here. I feel like if they want to do it this way, they could do Denzel here, then into Festival Merlin. But if they don't want to, they could do a skip banner here, then Denzel here, then Festival Merlin here, hoping it drops either one of the last 2 options. Hopefully they don't do it straight into Festival Merlin because I won't be able to make it. You won't be able to make it. Nobody will be able to make it. But back to the gem count. So if you summoned on, Valenti and Easton, kind of have no chance to make it for ReZero. Like, there really isn't a way for me to make it for you to do it because currently, right, this is the next week. Then this is going to be ReZero, right? So then you have until this day to summon. So let's add up all of the gems. Practically, you can't count this week, right? You technically can't, but we'll say without it, 801, right? You're gonna get 801, but you summoned on already. You already spent these gems, right? So technically speaking, if you didn't spend this week, you could be able to make, right, 665. So like, you kind of made it. So there you go. Well, let's say you spend all of these gems already because you probably did, right? You summoned. You probably might have went down at 0. Let's say you're over here, right? You go and collect it. Remember, you've probably already collected most of these gems. So just keep that in mind. If you spent them on this banner, it's a little bit hard. I counted the wrong week. So here, 665 will be your total by the time around the banner will leave. So it could be good for you. That is, you made it on Final Boss Escalor. You're going to do good on Guild Thunder. You're going to clear out Tower of Trials. You're going to take care of all your dailies. You're not going to miss a single one. There you go. So you could make it, actually. I take it back what I said earlier, but it's a very slim thing, right? Because you spent a little extra of your still summoning on the Valenti banner, you're screwed. You're not going to make it. But there's still a chance. Just saying it. Good luck. Try grinding it. If you didn't summon on Valenti, right, you're going to be sitting on a fat 801 by the time it drops, right? So you're practically able to almost make the next rotation because technically speaking, you will get the 50 over here. So 851 we'll say, not bad. You're almost there. Again, this is not counting any of the freebies they might throw in for global. If they drop Merlin first though, like, you'll be able to summon, like, let's say Merlin drops here, 1, 2, we might probably see over here being ReZero. So you have until this day to summon. So you have like 1,300 gems to collect. Again, you won't have enough to summon on both unless you start saving now, correct? If you start saving now, you'll be chilling. If you don't start saving now, you're kind of screwed. So what I would recommend is everyone make sure you guys have your gems up. Right now, we don't know any future banners on JP. Remember that? It could be a Holy War Festival right after this. So you will be able to, and I can tell you nicely, you should be able to make it for, Merlin, then ReZero, and even, a Holy War Festival after that. I honestly feel like that's able. Like, most free-to-plays are able to do that because by the time, if they do it that way, we still have extra weeks to save up. So I still feel like, yes, you can make it for ReZero and Merlin and then start saving for another one. So for everyone saying, I'm going to skip everything until a Holy War, I'm going to skip everything until we get a better unit, like another festival unit, you can make it for these banners and not, be worried about it. Just keep that in mind. You don't have to continue to save and, miss banners just because I don't know. People were telling me they're skipping for a while. Just letting you know, you'll be good. You can definitely make it. So to fill in this value, your ending gems will be 1161. That is not counting this week because I'm going to start calculating what you have. So let's say you're sitting on a fat 100 gems, right? What is it going to be? Your end total 1261. For me, which I have no idea how, but recently I've been doing a lot of farming and doing pretty good on the gem count. I got to 970, I think, right? Yeah, 970 after this entire update. Big amount of gems in this one, bro. If you haven't already watched my last video, watch it. It'll kind of save you and help you a little bit in, you know, earning and gaining gems. But right now at 970, at the time of, you know, probably the start of Festival Merlin, I will have 2,131 gems. That means I can make a rotation, 2 rotations on ReZero, and then be able to save for Merlin. See what I'm saying here? You're going to be good. I would say most people are at like 300 to 200. Let's say you even just finished, you know, the entire rotation on a Melly, you're at a fat 60 gems. You'll still be able to make it for kind of both banners. You're gonna have to kick it up into overdrive on your equipment. Try and, you know, finish up story. Anything left. Also, for everyone telling me to finish Prisoner of the Sky, I will actually do that now. Calm down. I'll do it. If you're at 500, 16, 61, 800. You're at 7,800. If you're at that, you're chilling for like the next year. 1961. If you're at 1,000 plus, you're vibing, my guy. 100 plus. If you're at 1,000 plus, you're definitely vibing, my guy. There you go. That's practically the video. I hope it a little bit helps you out and gave you a little bit of a clear mind for these banners. You'll be able to make it, right? Given my totals, if you summon a Valenti, you still have a chance to make it for a ReZero. So for all those people that did that, don't worry. You now possibly can get a full rotation in. And remember, there are free summons on ReZero, so you only need 570. With my total, you're getting 660. So just keep that in mind. There's also the Molascula costumes in the shop. There's also the Assault Melee costumes. Next week, we're going to get the other commandments in the shop. So just make sure you're planning out your gems properly, because if you're not, you're going to have to miss some of those costumes, which won't come back probably until Halloween, which is a while away. But that's really been it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notice don't. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It has been the Friday special of our gem guide. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Laters!